Well, Coach, the seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good... Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the New York Giants. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
30 base.
51.
Let's go.
Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, high 7. 5.
Throwing Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Ready.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
218, chop it.
Check three.
Hey.
Go back, we got motion, back up.
Get it.
A first down carry for Barkley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Got it.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Mike 51.
First down, New York.
Hey, it's coming.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
You ain't doing that.
Now a man in his 13th NFL season, it's Adrian Peterson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Pilot, 64, weak. 2.
Now Jones. And Ingram hauls it in. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A healthy Evan Ingram, that could be a great elixir for New York this year. The season ago, he only played in 11 games because of the injuries, 35 catches, which was a dip down from 2 seasons ago when Ingram caught 64 passes.
Okay, break.
Mike 51, Mike 51. I know you ain't got it. Check 43.
Big dribble.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Ready?
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep running.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now this will be play number 10 on this pretty long opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot for the ball game, any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Kill.
Drill right, 22.
Pick the edge. Come. Check.
To throw is Stafford. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. On 2nd and 9, Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Ready.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Don't let him breathe.
General West, they go.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, fellas.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-0 as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 45, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jones operating from the gun. He's got his man. This is Tate. A gain there of 21 yards.
Here we go.
Jones heading up here 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
Hey, exit.
Jones now from the gun, he'll throw. That's complete to Slayton. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
Let's go. 10-2 stop. Big river.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown. Golden Tate, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Giants 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Set. Go 20.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. It's caught. Jones. 11 Yards there and a Lion first down.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Lions. First down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Here we go, D. Check, 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 check. Check, safety.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that's caught inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the
18-yard line. 180. Trail right, 22. You ain't got nothing.
Here we go. 50, 50. Mike 50. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Mike 50.
Hey, get on.
Back to throw, Stafford. And that is caught. What a grab. At the 8.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Get that ball.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 2nd and goal. Stafford. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point good by Prater, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
80 weapon.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Ready, go. 5.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley.
Go, 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 run.
Olivier Vernon brings him down. Well, that's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
Hey, Delta, get it.
Here's Jones on 3rd and 2. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. From the gun, Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Hey, alert 3, check 37.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready up.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? And he is in. Touchdown, Giants.
Good job.
Darius Slayton with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Lions take over first.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Complete to Bryant. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. Get him into this spot. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, that's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Come on now, let's go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Keep playing
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zach Brown making his presence felt in the backfield. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
Mike 20, Mike 20. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 20, middle.
Check 25.
Shift.
Alert.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. He'll give this one to Galladay. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch out.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Stafford now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. To the air again, Stafford. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former 1st-round pick, there on the coverage. To throw on 3rd down. Stafford being chased out left. James has got it, complete. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Well, now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the 1st down at the 1-yard line, though.
Topper! Topper! Hey, orbit! Hey, give me radar.
They snap it to Stafford. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, Mike, Bravo! Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Greystone travel.
Now Saquon Barkley gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Ready? 70, Indy.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
51's the mic, boy. 51.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here. Ready?
Now Jones on 3rd down. And he finds Penny. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
Get it.
On first down, Barkley. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
2nd and 5 now. Jones looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open.
It's caught at the 10. 39 yards there, a big one. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few.
Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Lions offense cashes in with 6. Prater for the extra point, and they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Giants on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And some space here. The 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 45 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
The Lions take over. Let's go, at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Monday. Mike 20.
To throw again. Stafford. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A gain there of 21 yards.
50.
Mike 20, Mike 20.
That's good.
Everybody, Mike 20. Come on, baby, come on, let's go.
1st and 10.
Mike 20. Middle.
You. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
He's tired of me.
On first down, Stafford here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack on first down, Stafford, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley.
Let's get off the field.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Now after the play, oh man, it's Barkley who appears to be shaken up. He's down. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Let's go.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm coming after you.
Let's go.
The give to Peterson out of the gun. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they're going jet sweep. Here's Tate. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Jones to throw on 3rd down. And able to find Kirk complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It's a loss of 8 there on the 1st down play.
When that works, your offensive coordinator looks like a genius. When it doesn't, it leaves folks saying, what are you doing? Down here, I'd rather have my tailback running off tackle than something off the radar like this.
So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. He completes it to Tate. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities. But always making sure no one's holding.
And some room to roam now. And he will take it on in for a Giant touch.